Good night, teacher. Good night, friends. And today I'm talking about my business culture. Okay, I talk about Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben is my guest. Okay. Mm, oh. uh, and the first, uh, um, good afternoon, Mr. Ben. Today I'll talk about the business culture and more interesting facts about the city in Contrastable, Huancayo. Okay. First, uh, 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 thank you for the trust in the companion and me. Uh, I will start with the convenient way to dress for a formal meeting, um, which in the case the city of Huancayo. Okay. Huancayo has a quiet, variable uh, climate. However, during these days, it is necessary to be warm, for which I would recommend formal dress, for the act against the cold, without leaving elegance aside. Um, a dress like cafarena, or a long coat. In the entertainment, as for the tourists and the interesting places, I'm sorry, and that you could visit, I have uh, mm, a few recommendations. If you are into long walks, longer adventures, um, I would recommend that visiting, sorry, Torre. Yes, is his name. And from the place, you will appreciate the fascinating views about Huancayo, in the Chilca or Huancayo. In addition to nature itself, the shapes of large rocks, as well as its colors. The second recommended place is more central. It was built to pay homage and keep in memory about the Huanca culture, and is a very popular place in our culture. Uh, it is the identity park, which is less than 10 minutes from downtown Huancayo. You can find guides that can help make the tour. Now I'll talk about business practice. As for business meetings, they usually take place from 8 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. or to 12 p.m., and so that you can eat lunch at the usual time, which is the time 11 o'clock. Sorry, 1 p.m. o'clock, for for which they will ask you to choose the place to eat. In the case the typical Huancayo food restaurant, uh, I talk about the Huancahuasi restaurant. All of it in the restaurant is typical. Or if you prefer something more common, such as meats and grills, in this case it would be Longhorn restaurant. Uh, uh, all is parrillas, grills. Mm, Now I'll talk about the behavior. The company worker usually have in meetings, and they really are quite friendly. Sorry. They usually closely with collage, uh, and they prefer to be called by name. Sorry. Mm, uh, sorry. To finish, I'll talk about the punctuality in our meetings, and they are very flexible and understanding with it. However, if you arriving 5 minutes earlier, will be very good. Will be very good for of you. I hope I have helped you, Mr. Ben, and that you have a pleasant stay in Huancayo. See you soon, Mr. Ben.